Hi everybody, this is Ron, and today is February 20th of 2012, and we've got a post-modification report on a vehicle that I thought I'd just, what is your name, sir?
My name's George.
George, would you tell us about your vehicle here?
Well, this is my little gem, my 86 Subaru GL10.
Mm-hmm.
Got a 4-cylinder turbo with a 5-speed.
Mm-hmm.
It's 4-wheel drive with a real transfer case. That's why I bought this car.
Uh-huh.
And that push-button viscous coupling nonsense. This is a real 4-wheel drive car.
Cool.
And it's just practically bulletproof. And I
Mm-hmm.
bought it because of the mileage that I would need to be able to save money to get through the recession,
Mm-hmm.
which I think is more like a depression, and be able to, get around all that I wanted to.
Yeah.
And because my grandkids live across the city, and I do a lot of outside sales work and whatnot, and I can haul all my detail stuff in it.
Right.
I've been detailing cars for 35 years, but
Mm-hmm.
people can't afford such luxuries anymore, so now I've gone to outside sales work, and that of course requires a vehicle that'll get you mileage.
Right.
Well, I had cleaned some corrosion out of the injectors on the motor,
Uh-huh.
and in doing so I had opened the electric gap on the injectors, but I totally ruined my gas mileage. I used to get a combined average of 23 miles to the gallon with this, and I went down to 10 in town and 15 at best on the highway.
Uh-huh.
Now, since having Ron do the groove on my throttle body, in town it's just a little bit over 20, but always a solid 20 in town, and that's not sparing the horses either.
Uh-huh.
And on the highway it's at least 30, if not more.
Wow.
And at one point I did, right after the groove was done, the second day after the groove, I did a mileage test. It was 14 miles in town, driving it easy,
Right.
and then did a 30-mile trip on the highway to the Scottsdale Air Park and back, and again drove real tame and easy, but just above the speed limit, and I went 44 miles on just over a gallon of gas. A gallon and 1/3 of gas got me 44 miles.
Wow.
So that's well over.
That's 33 miles to the gallon. My math
Exactly,
serves me.
just over 30 combined. Whereas
Uh-huh.
the best I ever got before I messed with the injectors was 23. The
Uh-huh.
cars always run real well, but now with working with those injectors, I got a lot more horsepower, but sacrificed all my mileage.
Right.
Now, when you did the groove modification of the throttle body, the turbocharger comes out much more smoothly. The power band is smooth and even. The car doesn't lurch when the turbo comes on. The turbo comes on sooner. There's less lag, and the car just runs infinitely better, smoother, and the power band is much more predictable, and the mileage is more than double, both in town and on the highway.
Wow, very cool. I've noticed a common complaint about the turbos is there's a bit of a lag when you go to step on it, and the one consistent thing is that lag seems. I never owned a turbo, so I really couldn't say. But so you say that is gone.
Exactly.
Wow.
With a turbo car, your turbo is activated by vacuum, and when you of course step on the gas pedal, your vacuum drops. Your signal is weak, and your turbo takes its time about coming on.
Right.
Now, since the groove modification, the turbo comes on a lot sooner than it ever did, and a lot quicker and smoother too. There's no lag whatsoever. There's no more waiting for the turbo. There's no more waiting for the horsepower to decide to come around. It's there. All you gotta do is just breathe against that gas pedal, and your light comes on, and you can feel yourself being pushed back in the seat because it really wants to go.
Wow,
no
cool.
more of this waiting business.
So overall, would you say a little groove made a big difference?
Made a huge difference.
Oh,
a huge
sweet.
difference in the horsepower, and doubled my mileage. It doubled and then some. You build your business through referrals.
Yes, you
You
do.
advertise all you want. But
Word of mouth.
That word of mouth and second-party referral that makes the big difference.
Yeah, and God knows I love a customer with a big mouth. So, look, on that note, George and I are going to sign off and let you guys get on over to GadgetmanGroove.com. And remember, click on Get Grooved, and we'll get the process started for you. And so, get a hold of me. I'll be sure to give you the best service that you've ever had. And on that note, I'll just say God bless y'all richly and warmly today. And remember to smile for a stranger today, because you will both be glad you did. Bye-bye now.